Hi, Gemini. Welcome to the message you need to hear reading for February 23rd through 9th. This is the counterpart to what they're not telling you. So, other than that, hello. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right. All right, Gemini. Page of Wands. Okay, so this could be a new interest. Some of you could just be kind of stopping by, and I don't know why I feel like somebody's stopping by to say hi and to kind of, and because they run into an ex, there's an interest sparked. I don't know. That's random. Anyway, so this could be reaching out, having a new interest. Somebody's caught your fancy. Maybe this is you, and I don't know. I feel like this is somebody that came back into the picture, and all of a sudden there's renewed interest. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway, this is hearing good news. This is texts, flirting, new interest, that sort of thing. Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay. Passionate new beginning, a relationship going to the next level. Lots of passion. Queen of Cups. All right. This could be Cancer, Scorpio. Could be Cancer, actually. It could be Scorpio or Pisces also. Huh. And there's an element to the Queen of Cups as far as have you known this person for a while, or like are they kind of Gemini, whoever you are interested in, have they been talking about you for some time? Have they been interested in you for some time and you're just now aware of it and you're interested as well? There's been some kind of like foreplanning or some kind of maybe you didn't know they were interested in you as much as they were. But it's like it's new to you. Wow. Soulmate connection. Committed partnership. Things happening very quickly. Awesome. Oh, okay. And so did you not know that they were interested? The things just happened really quickly, and then all of a sudden now it's like something got cut off or there's a disconnect. Queen of Wands. So was there cheating? As quick as it happened, it left, and then there was like some kind of involvement with an Aries. Could be Leo or Sag, or just another person that was really kind of vivacious, so they went to preferring somebody that was really caring and nurturing and cocooning with them, like really wanting to nest. All of a sudden, that's just not going to cut it. I'm feeling suffocated. I want out, or I at least want to explore some more. Is that what I mean? Are we just dating, or? But there's been some kind of connection, committed connection, partnership here, that all of a sudden someone's feeling disconnected. Is it that you feel like, okay, after all this romancing, I feel like I'm starting to feel suffocated and I need to get back out there. I'm just feeling like, you know what, it's just not for me. It happened too quickly. It's too much too soon. And it's making me feel suffocated and I need some time away. I need some time to think. And this is you being able to breathe again, Gemini. Is that what this is? Maybe this is taking things down a notch, a lot of notches, because we go from, this love offer and this committed connection and soulmate and engagement and all that, just really solid, to this. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Somebody wants to be by themselves. They want to be by themselves. Nine. Okay, so we got two nines. Nine of Wands, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. What's this? Two nines. What is that? Irritability? No, is that sixes? What's two nines again? Two nines is receipt. Okay, so I think somebody feels pretty sure about how they feel about a situation. Because we've got things happening very quickly, and for a while it was great until it wasn't, and somebody cut somebody off, or someone was like, I got to disconnect. I'm feeling suffocated. I'm feeling like this. I just need some time away here. or there was two people involved in this committed connection, and somebody just found out about it, or they're like, oh, I need to go. I need to cut things off out of self-preservation. I'm out. I need some time by myself to think and to rest and recuperate from this. And perhaps because after all this happened, there is now talking again, or there's renewed interest either in this situation or in somebody new. Either way, they want to be by themselves. This person wants to be by themselves. What's this Four of Wands about? I think they're dating and they don't want to give up dating. They like being by themselves. They want to be by themselves for a while. It's weird. I don't see it staying that way. I feel like this is just like no, I still need more time. I feel like that's what that is. I need more time right now. This is what I'm doing. What's this Four of Wands about? Wow. This could be Taurus. This is the ideal relationship. This is an ideal relationship. So maybe they're pretty hurt over what happened and they're like, you need to stay away and leave me alone. I'm not over it yet. I don't want to talk to you. Or I'm good. How are you? I'm really enjoying my life by myself. I can take care of myself. I am fine. That sort of thing. Because some kind of, there's more than one person involved here, and yet I'm pretty sure they thought this was the ideal relationship. They thought this was a very nurturing, committed, connected relationship. However, it could also be that it was smothering. So if this was somebody that was very nurturing and taken care of, and we got the Queen of Cups here, this is somebody that loves love or loves to take care of others and is emotionally generous and kind and balanced and secure. Maybe this, but then we've got needing to disconnect and pull away, and somebody wanting to get out there and kind of just do their own thing. That would speak to this being actually smothering. So it could have been the ideal marriage or relationship turned all of a sudden they felt smothered, not because they were being smothered, but because it was fine until it wasn't. Like it turned out to be not what they wanted after all, or it turned out to be just like, I'm not ready to settle down yet. This is great, but I want to be on my own. I want to do my own thing. I want to date. This could be that they're still upset, but I also feel like it's somebody that wants to they're really protective about their boundaries, their space, what they have going on. This happened very quickly. So, and there's a sort of like a smothering quality to it, or they're just not ready for that level of commitment. They might feel smothered. Not that they're All right, what's this Nine of Wands about? Yeah, I don't think they're ready for marriage. This is like, no, not for me, not right now. I'm not ready. I don't think they're ready for marriage. They're defensive. I'm pretty sure they want to date here. This whole thing right here is about someone. They're just not ready. They're just not ready. They want to date. They want to be social. They want to be out and about. They want to go on adventures. They want to go here. They want to go there. So many choices, so many things to do, some people to do. What's this Seven of Cups about? Yeah, they're busy wanting to make life happen for themselves. It could also be that because of that, part of that is they don't see how the thing is, they might care about you, but they're not ready for the committed thing. So this is part of that. Like, I don't see how this is going to work. I've got so much going on, so much I want to do. I don't see how this is going to work. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how to make this work. I don't know if I want to make it work, that sort of thing. So there might be interest in caring, but maybe it's at this level. It doesn't mean that they don't, well, I shouldn't say that. I don't think they care to the level that you do, Gemini. I think that you're much more into this than they are. I think they were until they weren't. Because at some point it made them feel like they needed to disconnect and take some time apart. What's this Six of Cups about here? It's a Six of Cups. All right. This could say it might be in your best interest if you're serious about this person, if there's a definite interest there, to take it down a notch. And this isn't about judgment or shade. This is saying that take it back to the beginning and pull back. Small offers, small gestures, keep it light, keep it innocent, keep it sweet, keep it simple. I don't know personally how that works after this. Now, it could be, Gemini, that you're dealing with somebody new, that this is their past history, that there could have been, they were cheated on. They had a great relationship and then they got cheated on, and they've been healing from it, and they're very guarded and independent, and they thought the relationship they had was the ideal relationship. But now, because of that, they're like, I don't want to get married. I don't want to settle down. I'm really gun shy because of what happened in the past. And so your advice to deal with this person would be keep it simple. Don't overwhelm them. Don't offer them too much. Keep the offer simple. Learn them, study them. This could very well be a soulmate relationship if that's the case. And this person is coming in wounded or like very on guard. This is saying, you know what, keep it simple, keep it light, keep it fun, keep it adventurous. Don't go in for the heavy, because if this scenario is correct, there's a couple scenarios, this is general, they could have had that and they got blindsided by either feeling smothered or the other person feeling smothered and leaving and wanting time. And then that's where they're at now. It's like, oh, I'm good by myself. Okay. All right. So what's this? What's this Two of Pentacles about? Seven. Okay, so I think they're trying to figure out if they're deceiving themselves, if they are in another unhealthy, whatever situation this is, whether this happened with you or somebody in their past, this did a number on them. Because here we have someone doubting themselves, not knowing who to trust, suspecting, issues like, is this just pointless? I think they're really having a hard time trusting is a definite issue, and I think they're afraid of getting held hostage, falling in love and then having it used against them, someone treating them with cruelty or being emotionally unkind, or maybe they're afraid of getting tied down again. Maybe this is like, am I fooling myself? I just don't know if I can trust myself to leave a toxic situation, or if this situation I decide it just starts to feel oppressive and like I'm being held back and just smothered, I can't tell the difference. I don't know if I can leave. Like, do I trust myself enough to leave, or I don't know if it's not that. Like, I can't tell if this is healthy or not. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they're going back and forth. They might be doubting themselves. Okay. Perhaps they need to be reassured. That maybe that's part of this, keeping things simple and light and innocent and fun and carefree, and nothing about stability, just more about showing by actions that you're stable, solid, and secure, that your intentions are secure, because maybe that would alleviate some self-doubt that they're having here. Maybe they need to know your intentions, or they need to know what you see as a successful relationship. Like, what's behind these offers? What do you want? Interesting. Okay. Maybe they want to know that you're sure that if this situation did happen with you, because it looks like they were surprised out of the blue by someone wanting to cut things off, or they surprised themselves by how they felt of all of a sudden feeling like, oh gosh, this is not a healthy situation. I feel cut off. Someone's being emotionally abusive, like playing mind games with me, and I need to go. Maybe they want to know that what your intentions are, because they want to know that you're not going to do that, that they can trust you. What's this Sun about? Again, with the working out positivity, what's this Sun about? It is unclear. It is a mystery right now if things are going to progress and work out, and that is the issue. This person has a big time issue with things not being clear. And it's almost like they'd rather things be up in the air than have to figure things out, because this did a number on them. This deception, betrayal, being cast out, being cut off as quick as they fell in love, or they thought everything was going fine. And then all of a sudden this disconnect and this other person, and then, or they all of a sudden were like, I just don't want this anymore. And it's like, I don't want to repeat that. So maybe there's a bit of soul searching going on here, or I just don't know, I'm confused. And they're secretive, or they're kind of withdrawn and going inward to really figure out what they do want, or how this is going to resolve or work out. If this indeed is, if you're going back and forth in a connected marriage with this person. This right here either happened with somebody else or it happened with you, because working the marriage out is like across the board. It's about a committed connection and being confused about how it's going to work out. Okay. All right. Oracle cards. All right. Gemini. Ugh, control. Maybe somebody, this doing a number on them. One of the things that this type of energy prizes most is having dominion over their own domain, control, being able to take care of themselves, also being able to trust themselves enough to leave or handle a situation when it gets toxic or bad. So this person could be really afraid of being controlled again, having their feelings used against them. You know, that's a form of control, getting somebody whipped on you and then turn around and playing mind games with them. You know, that's always a decent thing to do to somebody. Gemini. Oops. Gemini. Wow. I could see why this person is really gun shy, because I'm sure they felt like either the connection they had with you and now they're just questioning, or the connection they had in the past was something quite special and that probably transcended a lot of their, you know, probably their other relationships might have compared. Probably great sex, probably great chemistry, that attraction, whatever. And, you know, here they are going, I just don't know if I can ever trust again. I feel like I always fall in love with the wrong people, or people that aren't available to me, you know? Gemini. Blindly following what someone says and then probably getting your butt handed to you for it. There's a real element of somebody being completely caught by surprise by a disconnect. And maybe this is also saying, you know, again, a lot of maybes because this is general, right? This could also be saying for you to go back and examine some childhood issues and sort of work through them little by little, okay? I think, though, it's about keeping things light so you don't spook this person, so that they can build trust and security and stability with you, so they stop doubting themselves, or they stop with the skittishness. But, you know, again, it's general. So somebody basically was blindsided. They just went along and thought everything was fine, and then all of a sudden it wasn't, and it would just, I think they're still hurting from that. Gemini. Yeah, this is still, okay. A couple of things here. Some kind of relationship, either with you or a past relationship, is still eating away at them. Okay. This could also be that somebody, you know, there was a love that declined slowly, even though this was out of the blue. Maybe for the other person it declined slowly, and then all of a sudden they just, you know, up and decided to end it. And that's just devastating. This could be speaking to somebody that's that just won't let the past go, that the past is still eating away at them. It could be the other person is kind of a bit stalkery. I hate to say that because, you know, now we're talking about 4 people or another person here. This person's ex could be a bit of a stalker and causing them issues. That could be also why they don't want to trust, because somebody was just like, it was great until it wasn't, and then it got weird. And part of that might be they were a bit unstable. Yeah, definitely something that declined, and it's like eating away at them. And maybe it's just the past relationship in general, or their ex won't let go, and there's a bit of a stalker energy here. So a couple of things to think about for you, Gemini. I wish you luck with this. It looks like it's pretty layered, nuanced, and whoever your person is, Gemini, is really going through it. So I hope it resolves in your favor. I thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.